So the basic vowel pronunciations in Japanese as they're followed is A, like A as in father, E as in tree, well, it's written as an I, but they have it like a long, like two E's. You have like the letter E, which is eh, like as in pen, like, or EH, if you want to go by like eh, like somebody coming up to you going eh, like what, they didn't hear you. Then you have O as in oh, like hope. And then you have U, like as in Jupiter, like the letter U, for example. And it's just two O's, essentially. So, really, all vowels have the same pronunciation. I think long vowels are the same, but they just kind of hold it for twice as long, the sound. I'll give you some examples later on, but actually, no, I think I'll just make a separate video for the long ones, because that way it's easier to organize. But essentially, what it is in consonants, or consonants, however you pronounce it, they are pretty much the same. You just gotta, again, just look it up, double check the spelling of the words, and then just pronounce them. And believe me, pronunciation in Japanese is so much easier than learning English, because they all have like one pronunciation, but they might have more than one way you write them, though. Maybe not the letters themselves, but you can spell different words like certain ways. Again, I'm not here to confuse you, but But I'll show you what I mean when we really get into this whole thing, like when I start posting like lists of words. Alright, so hopefully this video kind of explains a little bit, Again, if you have any questions, you always feel free to ask, comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, share this video with anybody. Because at the end of the day, this is just an introduction video to this whole thing, but the sooner I get these, and believe me, we'll start learning how the sentences and all that really form once I really start like making lists of words, how to pronounce them, how to write them, and just overall like how the organization of the word structure works, because the sentence structure is what probably throws people off the most, aside from, some people say it's memorizing all the language that's the hardest part, and I always thought that was the hardest part, and it kind of is overall, but really, if you can speak the language, then you already know it, you just memorized it. So essentially, that's how I look at it, So hopefully that helped.